President Meissen, Vice President Rockman, China, Guerra, honorees, and guests. Well, in 1974, I felt like a meteor had landed in Queens College, named Althea Gwyn. She was 6'2", big, and very desirable as a basketball player. But I didn't recruit her. Actually, Gail Marquis recruited her for me. I was busy coaching, and I didn't have a recruiting budget at that time. And I wasn't used to going after players. They sort of came to me because of the reputation that we had developed. And so Gail one day came into my office with the Long Island Press and said, "Hey, Coach," she said, "look at this. Why aren't you going after this girl? She's 6'2", she's high scorer, high rebounder, all counting, whatever she was." And I said, "Oh, where is she playing?" She said, "Amityville." I said, "Oh, we have to go all the way out there." So we got in the car and drove out there. And we met Althea's coaches, and we met Althea, and her coaches were very concerned about her. They had guided her and out of some difficulties there at school, but she was smart enough to know to make some good decisions. And one of those decisions was to come to Queens College. But my next problem was, well, where is she going to live? And we had no dormitories at the time, but Elaine Felton was our manager. So she said, out of the blue, she said, "Well, I'm going to ask my parents if she can live with us." And she just lived maybe a half a mile away from the college, right? And the Felton family took her in. They were a wonderful family. You have, what, how many siblings do you have?
There are 3 of them.
Three. And they were very instrumental in helping Althea grow as a young college student and a young woman. And from me, she got discipline, and she got a lot of hard work. So I was very lucky that, you know, her living situation was really taken care of. And I placed a lot of demands on her, and she really responded. But she had the leadership of Gail and other good players who knew the routine. And we played a 2-3 zone at the time. And Althea was in the middle, in the back of the zone. And as Gail described to me one time, Gail went out to the corner to cover a player, and if she got by Gail, she ran into a brick wall, which was Althea. So she was really, she cleaned the boards. Anytime there was a missed shot, you know, we knew Althea would get the rebound. And then she was, in her junior year, something happened. We lost a lot of our team players, and actually, she became a very vital part of our squad. As she was a junior, she was the team was doing very well. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to her, but she started coming late to practice. She started missing practice. And I'm thinking, I have to confront this straight on. She was the star of the team. And we had a major game coming up against Montclair State with Carol Blazkowski, if anyone remembers her. She was a high scorer. And so I was really in a conundrum. Am I going to start bending rules here, or what? So I decided to suspend her. So she was suspended. I think we lost the game. And then after a week, she knocks on my door, she comes into my office, and she made a decision that she really wanted to accept her responsibilities as a team player, right? And from that point on, it was all gravy. She became, that year we were in the national tournament at Penn State University, and she pulled down over 25 rebounds, which set a school record at the university, at Penn State University, and also that year it was a record for any basketball player in the United States, both collegiate or pro. And she was a leading rebounder for 2 years in a row. In 1977, she made the World University Games, and we played in Sofia, Bulgaria. And she was playing against Russians who were like 6'8", 6'6". So it was a really valuable experience for her to meet those challenges. In 1978, she was named the Kodak All-American team, which was a really major honor and achievement for her. She played in the Women's Professional Basketball League after she got out of Queens College for about 5 years, I think it was, yeah. And then from there, she went to Italy, where she played professional basketball in the European League, and she learned Italian. And then she went on to Spain to play for their national, or for their team, a professional team there. And then she ended up in Sweden. So I'm very proud of Althea because she really made some good decisions in her life, and she is a very fine person as well. I get that from Elaine and all of us who know Althea. So, Althea, I'd like to congratulate you on this very wonderful opportunity.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I would like to first thank the selection committee. I would like to welcome all the past inductees. I'm very honored to be here tonight. I'm not really a public speaker. I usually am used to letting my basketball skills do the talking on the court and also in the fireground. But I was trying to figure out what I wanted to say about Queens College and what it means to me. And I was talking with Gail Marquis a couple of weeks ago, and we got to talking. And as she said, as Coach said, that Gail did the majority of the recruiting of me. And Gail also said that, wasn't you going to go somewhere